This is what you're doing. You're managing a project. Some people have project managers that they put in place. Some people have architects. These people still need your guidance and you still need to be on top of them. So whether you as an individual have got the time, so we're talking about whether, you should stretch yourself to buy a renovated place or maybe buy an unrenovated place and do the renovation yourself using trades. But have you got the time to actually be on top of the project, the time frame, the milestones, the costs, the tradies that are coming and going, the material movements? Now that's a big part of the builder's job, but you as the owner, ultimately you need to be across those sorts of things and variations, which is what we talked about, where you change your mind that's outside the scope of the original scope of works or the contract that you've signed. Those variations you need to keep a pretty tight hold of, because they can really add up, and that's a legitimate cost. That if you say, oh, instead of that I want this and it costs more, then that's a variation of the contract and you pay more for that. So in a fixed price contract, those variations can really start to add up if you're not in control of them.
Yeah, and they'd also have additional labor costs as well. It's the whole project managing thing is interesting, because if you don't project manage, or you don't have a project manager, or your architect's not project managing, and often with first home buyers, they don't have the luxury of having an architect and all those additional people. The builder is left to make decisions on site as they go. And I guess the first renovation I did, I was really quite shocked at that. I just thought, well, an architect designs it and surely the builder just builds to the plans. And then the builder started showing me, well, I've got this odd sort of roof alignment or roof line in the front of this particular house. And he was very proud of himself. I may have told this story before on the podcast. He was very proud of himself of how he'd finished off all the plastering on the inside. And I was like, oh, great. Yeah. Like, don't you have plans to build to? I don't understand why you're so proud of yourself. I learned not long after that, I actually learned, so he gets two-dimensional drawings aren't necessarily specifying all of those details, right? And if you do have two-dimensional drawings that specify all of those details, you've just paid your architect a lot more money than I paid my architect.
Yes.
So I was fortunate. I had a builder who had good ability to actually, he was technically good, right?